Prince Loki is the heir to the throne of the Island of Giants, Elbaf. With the Elbaf arc right around the corner, let's take a look at why Prince Loki of Elbaf is incredibly down bad. Child Loki. Prince Loki was born on Elbaf when Big Mom was briefly on the island as a 5-year-old, so in the current story he would be 63, which is pretty young for giants which can live into their 300s. For example, Hasrudin of the Strawhat Grand Fleet is currently 81, but he looks to be in like his late 20s, early 30s. If you divide by 3, he'd be about 27 as a human. So Loki should have the appearance of someone like Zoro and Sanji, age-wise, who are both 21. We don't know anything about who is ruling Elbaf at this time, but I'm gonna assume that they will still likely be alive on Elbaf since giants do live very long. However, since Loki has been name dropped and shown in silhouette, he's likely going to be our main representative of giant royalty in the upcoming arc. Hasrudin was brought up to be a tough warrior for Elbaf, so I believe his experience will be very different to that of the royalty of Elbaf, like Prince Loki, who I don't think will be a warrior like that. An arranged marriage. Big Mom had a terrible relationship with the giants of Elbaf due to a terrible incident in her past, but when Prince Loki falls in love with her daughter, Lola, at first sight, she sees the opportunity to gain the might of the strongest warrior force on the planet. Lola runs away because she doesn't believe in arranged marriage and wants to choose her own husband, which the man she chases after is ironically this creep that groped Nami in the shower using his invisibility fruit. I can't lie, I can't say I was even mad when he got axed by the Blackbeard pirates and his fruit was stolen by Shiryu of the Rain.
Hey, you know they got your mans. They got your mans on sex assault charges. Yeah, the nigga you be hanging with. The nigga you be hanging with.
But Big Mom, not trying to lose out on this opportunity, tries to pass off her twin, Chiffon, off as Lola. But just because twins look similar, it doesn't mean that they're the same person. So Loki was able to tell and became really enraged about this. And thus Big Mom became the sworn enemy of the giants once again. Big Mom takes her anger out on Chiffon and continuously abuses her just because she looks like her sister. And ironically, Chiffon manages to find a man and a family that she loves, and that loves her right back. She's basically like the Carmela to Capone's Tony Soprano. And Loki had to learn the hard way that you can't just use influence to force someone to love you. Now, I ain't been down bad in some years now, but I suppose in YouTube terms, I kind of am. Since 98% of the people watching these videos are not subscribed. So help me not be a YouTube lame by helping me reach 1,000 subs by the end of this year, checking out some of the community polls, and liking the video so it can be shared with others who might like it too. The other Loki in Asgard mythology. Now when you hear the name Loki, I'm sure you immediately picture the Asgard god of mischief, and while he may also have some reference to our Prince of Elbaf, I believe that the true Asgardian Loki that Prince Loki will be based off of is the giant Utgard Loki. You see, this giant is mentioned in a short tale where the god of thunder, Thor, and his brother, the god of mischief, Loki, take a trip to the land of giants where Utgard Loki rules. In this story, Thor and Loki head to the land of giants and befriend a peasant family along the way. They decide to take the two kids along with them through their journey. When they reach the land of giants, they meet the ruler, Utgard Loki, who says they may only enjoy the hospitality of the giants if they compete in several trials. These include an eating contest, a race, a drinking contest, lifting, and a wrestling match. As they go through each trial, they lose badly in each, while the giants show off their amazing prowess. When speaking to Thor as they are leaving, in a moment of being real, he tells Thor that they had actually cheated and in every competition there was a hidden advantage that Utgard Loki hid with his powers of illusions, and that Thor was actually incredibly powerful. In fact, so powerful that he didn't want anything to do with him. Now bear in mind, Ichiro Oda, the creator of One Piece, likes to take pieces of mythology around the world and kinda blend it together in his story. So he never recounts a story verbatim, but I do believe that there will be some sort of trials that the Straw Hats will have to face once they reach the Island of Giants. This could either be trials set by Prince Loki, similar to the story, or this could be a Davy Back fight that actually happens with the Red Hair Pirates, which if that happens, I hope they're not cheating. Loki in love. But honestly, I'd be surprised if Prince Loki's storyline doesn't involve love in some form or fashion, since that's basically how we're introduced to his character. I think it's pretty obvious he's gonna be big simpin' and not big pimpin'. The god of mischief Loki, that's Thor's brother, did have a wife named Sigyn, who was a serious ride or die chick, because in one story, Loki is captured by the gods and had to endure a serious punishment of being strung up and having a big ass snake drip venom on his face that would burn him, and like a true wifey, holding him down, she held a bowl above his face that would catch the dropping venom until the bowl filled, and then she'd emptied it and go right back to holding it above his face. And a woman that would go to these lengths sounds just like the type of woman Prince Loki needs in his life.